here on campus. We are set for the opening tip, ready to go. Great to have you with us tonight as we get started, and Pitt wins the opening tip. Zach Austin giving it up here to Cameron Corrin at 6'10". Flipped up and in by Ishmael Leggett, the 6'3" senior. Back off for Lowe, who's only 28% beyond that three-point line. He's going to drive it with that left hand, nifty move there. Ames will give it up. Back outside beyond the three-point line. He'll launch one and knock it down. He can be instant offense.
He absolutely can, and he can be a much welcome added.
Isaac McNeely with 42% beyond that three. Certainly a difference maker. Ames will launch another one, but no, and the rebound will be tipped up and in by Robinson. On the road, their last defeat was at home. Buchannon trying to get a handle on it underneath. Nice pass in the lane. Robinson gets it back to him. Buchanan missing the bunny underneath, and finally a whistle. Tay Murray in, the 6'5" senior. Back off a long one, and that'll be nothing but net by Rohde. McNeely looking to keep it rolling. Ames will pull up and pop, and drained it. Got a great look and sunk the shot. Ames with the shot clock to 6. Good interior ball movement. The shot's going to drop there for Robinson.
But you've got to give the guys a lot of credit for continuing to fight, even though things haven't gone well. But offensively, Virginia is slicing up.
We're recapping teams inside the conference and look at their resumes. And, of course, Duke at the top of everything. 11-0, 15-game winning streak. Cooper Flagg's been off the charts, 23 points per game.
Attacking the painted area where we were expecting to see the Panthers guards in the paint all evening long. But Virginia's done a great job keeping them out of the paint as well as knocking down the three.
Any court in America, frankly, but I know the folks at Clemson are going to do a great job for Dickie B in his return. Sharma from the corner will knock it down. But they've been shut off for the most part.
They have the 3 field goals. As Lowe is able to get another one. Now they have the 4 field goals, 2 apiece. All that Pitt has thus far is layups.
Over the top and the slam as Buchanan. Ames deep in the corner. Shot clock a factor now. Down to 3 as he lets it go and hits it.
And Dai Dai Ames has the reputation of being a scorer, but we have not seen that Pittsburgh team. We saw it from Jeff Capel earlier, but we have not seen it from his guys on the floor.
As he got downstairs, Pitt defended him very well. Jorge Diaz-Graham will give it up. As mentioned, he is an outstanding three-point man. At 6'11", here comes one, and nothing but net. Not a lot of time left before halftime, but a lot of time left in the game for the Pitt Panthers to claw back into this thing, which they're trying to do, but a tough move downstairs. Buchanan with the bucket. And Lowe will back it out. Leggett, airborne, 2.
One thing's for certain, you are absolutely going to have to deal with the guards. It's important to go into the halftime locker room with positive momentum.
Ames wants to drive it. Scoops it. Got another one.
And that's how you get it. Dai Dai Ames now up to 16 first half points on the road at Wake Forest.
Rohde gives it up. There's McNeely on target with a triple.
It absolutely is. And you know Virginia will absolutely use as much clock as necessary. Here you are under 5 seconds taking a shot. You're not going to have as many possessions if you're the Panthers, but you can't get it all back at once.
The big underneath. 2 bigs colliding there. Buchanan got up high. And a rejection for Virginia.
Corrin not necessarily having that energy earlier that was satisfactory to Coach Jeff Capel. So going a different direction to start the game.
Underneath for the slam and a big dunk by Kofi, the 6'10" freshman.
Symbol of greatness for Virginia throughout the Tony Bennett era. Ron Sanchez going back with some of that offensively.
Diaz-Graham will launch that. He's got a sweet touch.
He really does. He can absolutely catch fire.
Buchanan keeps it alive. Rohde will swing it. Here's Dai Dai Ames with another one rattling in, a three-pointer.
But you know the best part about that? Not waiting for another opportunity.
He sure is. A career-high 19 points already for Ames. Leggett outside the three-point line and nothing but net.
He hasn't been able to get going as well as the guards haven't really been able to get too much on the offensive end of the floor tonight.
Shot clock down to 4. Rohde with a long one and nothing but net, way downtown.
It opens up so many different opportunities for their guys on the interior to get easy ones as well as get offensive rebound.
Leggett with a pull up, yes.
But that was one Zach Austin should have been able to lay in if it had been a better pass.
Underneath and up and in. A quick strike by Buchannon. Different places.
He absolutely has done so. I would love for him to be inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame when his career is finished.
As Austin knocks down a three-pointer.
Could be coming in very angry if they're unable to come back from this 14-point deficit.
McNeely with the kick out. Rohde on target. Right down to the very end of the shot clock.
And this is not a team constructed of grad transfers, of fifth-year guys. This is a young team.
McNeely off a little curl will knock it down.
That's the leader of the team in McNeely, and he is a true junior. He's in his third year of college right now, so you consider this is a young, inexperienced team, but not playing like it tonight. Panthers, they've got to take advantage of these extra opportunities when they get them.
Low on the penetration. Yes, that'll drop in.
But now as the game gets closer, Virginia can't play with pressure on them to be able to finish.
Already the open man, and that'll go down from three-point land.
They're letting it fly, especially when their shooters get good looks.
Knocked away. Buchanan got a hand on it. Now they've got a 3-on-1. Murray with a difficult angle, but lays it up and in. That's a tough shot.
To be able to get back into this, and now they've stretched this out to a 21-point game in their favor.
So before that three-pointer there by Jorge Diaz-Graham, it was the largest lead of the night for Virginia.
That's what it's about. It's not as much about the wins and losses, but of course that's coach talk, because for everyone else it's about wins and losses.
McNeely will bury one out of the corner. In fact, as far as Lenardi, Joe Lenardi was saying earlier, I wonder what a loss like this would do on the cut. That won't drop. The follow is up and in by Robinson, who continues to get effective minutes. Unfortunately for Pittsburgh, a strong first half of the season, then conference play getting underway. Dunn will drill that one from three-point land.
Trying to build some momentum.
Dunn with a pull-up pop from three, and that clangs away.
That absolutely would have built momentum, but it ends up being a breakaway. Wow.
Quickly on the other end, Ames, no one raced back to get him, and just took on Wake Forest. Those are the premier teams, and Duke, of course, is head and shoulders. So that's been off the table already. The rest of their schedule has loosened up for them, and tonight is one of those games, frankly, they should be counting as a W. Rohde back for Ames. Some quick work there with a basketball and knocks it down. Boy, he can slam on the brakes.
This looked like a team that had a hangover from a tough loss over the weekend, where Virginia also had a tough loss on their home floor by one, but yet their spirit was a lot different in shoot-around earlier today. They go out onto the floor, and you can see that Virginia was in high spirits when they approached this game tonight.
In and out on the second. A battle for the rebound. Look at Buchanan hit the deck. And triggers it for Ames, and he will stuff it in.
Blake Buchanan made that play once again. How you play on the defensive end of the floor, and they have been locked in on both ends.
Austin with a turnaround, swishes it in.
The first bad loss for the Panthers this season.
And the final will be 73-57. That's a stunner as Pitt goes down at home.